One of Valve's oldest insiders will be sharing details about Valve on March 19th. This will be taking place at GDC 2025, as there is a speaker who was Valve's first CMO, and she will be giving us all of her personal insights and behind-the-scenes near-death drama. This all comes from Monica Harrington, who wasn't just any employee, but is now the ex-wife to Mike Harrington, the co-founder of Valve alongside Gabe Newell. She was deeply involved in the company's early days, working as a key marketing strategist who helped shape Valve's trajectory. As Valve's marketing strategist, Monica was responsible for the marketing and business development of Half-Life. She wrote the marketing plan, managed press materials, and led efforts to position the game for success. Within the first year of Half-Life's development, Monica officially wrote up the marketing plan for launching Half-Life. So not only was she responsible for the marketing efforts of one of Valve's most acclaimed games, she was married to one of the founders, directly paying employees out of their own pockets. One thing I thought was interesting was earlier in 2024, she had a write-up explaining the decline in Gabe and Mike's relationship. A huge part of this was the stress and the financial imbalance. Gabe had become the major funder, and Mike had essentially burned himself out doing the final critical coding work before Half-Life shipped. She then found herself in a situation where the two founders were not talking to each other, and people were tiptoeing around wondering what was going on. She even remembers the first time Mike mentioned he wanted to leave Valve. Of course, now, Monica doesn't have her old ownership stake, but she has a very unique and interesting perspective on what the company was like in the early days as she worked as Valve's first chief marketing officer. In just a few weeks, GDC 2025 will be kicking off in San Francisco from March 17th to the 21st. So what is GDC? The game industry's premier professional event, where developers, designers, artists, and other industry pros come together to share knowledge, network, and celebrate the latest in game development. It started back in 1988 with just 27 people in a living room and now draws thousands from around the world. The thing is, Valve has a history of showing up to GDC. In 2018, John McDonald gave a talk on using deep learning to fight cheating in CSGO, diving into the technical side of Vacnet. Back in 2015, their Vive VR demo was a huge hit, with people wishing they could get in. They often share insights on development processes, which is gold for devs and hardcore fans, as they get to learn behind-the-scenes details directly from Valve. 10 years ago, when Valve was expanding the Steam universe, it was at GDC where they showed off their new hardware. Even Gaben showed up to do a bunch of interviews. This year at GDC 2025, there isn't any active Valve employees who will be presenting. Instead, it will be Monica Harrington going over her experiences at the company while she worked as the chief marketing officer. Seeing as she worked at Valve up until year 2000, this is going to be a deep dive into the company's early days, so expect a lot of juicy details. From the initial strategy discussion she had with Valve founders, to the brave goals she and Gabe set for Half-Life, to the early thinking behind Valve's platform strategy. Expect fun anecdotes, behind-the-scenes near-death startup drama, and a bit of reflection, all from the perspective of a woman who played a key role in Valve. They even have a takeaway for the GDC talk, which says, "What does it feel like to launch an industry rocket like Half-Life as your debut game? How Valve became Valve is all about the craziness of startup life at an epic scale. Come for the fun anecdotes and a bit of strategy, and walk away with a bigger understanding of what it takes to dream big, go for broke, and pivot when everything hits the fan." For anyone who's been curious about how Valve became Valve. Today's video is powered by ClashGG, the only place you need to go if you want to dive into case battles. If you use my code WATERCS, you will get 3 free cases, so use my link down below. They also have new game modes like Tiles or Crash for you to test your luck. Deposit with your favorite crypto, cards, or skins, and then cash out your winnings instantly with any crypto or skins. Don't forget the free reigns that are random drops for you to get even more rewards. Claim your 3 free cases on ClashGG with code WATERCS today. Monica will likely address the financial difficulties Valve faced, noting that she and her husband Mike Harrington personally invested hundreds of thousands of dollars to keep the company running when cash was tight. Another key topic will be her negotiations with Sierra, Valve's publisher at the time. After Half-Life's success, she renegotiated for better terms, threatening to pivot if Sierra didn't agree. which led to a Game of the Year box re-release that boosted visibility. The talk is also anticipated to cover the near-miss acquisition by Microsoft, where Valve was in talks to be acquired but chose to remain independent. Monica may provide details about the negotiations, including the terms discussed and why Valve decided to stay private, offering insights into Gabe Newell's vision and how this decision shaped the company's future. Just imagine if Microsoft actually bought Valve and how much different things would be today. She might touch on other deals and early discussions about online distribution that eventually led to Steam, like how Monica proposed a 9-page document for Amazon and Valve to team up on a $500 million partnership to create a new online entertainment platform. So why should you care about Monica Harrington and her potential talk at GDC 2025, which will be 1 hour long, taking place on March 19th? Well, if you're into Valve or just the gaming industry, this is a big deal. Monica was there from the start. She was Valve's first chief marketing officer from 1998 to 2000, right when they were launching Half-Life. She was the one who marketed that game and helped make it a success. Valve normally is very secretive. They don't give many interviews or public talks, so anytime they do is a chance to get a look inside the people who created your favorite games. So I just wanted to let you know that this GDC talk will be taking place on March 19th, and although Monica isn't an active Valve employee anymore, this is the only confirmed Valve speaker at the event. So I wouldn't expect Monica to start dropping teasers and insider information for new Valve content like HLX, Valve's next Half-Life game, or even the Deckard, Valve's next VR headset. But when Valve officially announces these projects and are ready to show them off, we will cover all of their details right here, so make sure you are ready by subscribing to the channel.